Now Fields going to throw on the first play. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, it's Fields. And looking for
why was they so slow, Justin?
Williams. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, it's one thing to complete the first pass of the year, but to complete your first deep ball, oh, that's got to feel great for him right now because he's worked on that the entire offseason as well. But to see it downfield, your guy catching it, you know he feels great.
Uncork the arm a little bit, get the cobwebs dusted off. Now he's ready to roll. First carry for Najee Harris. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Play action. Now Jackson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let him go late and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Second and 10. Fields again.
What the fuck is that? It's a long pass. What more do I have to
do? Just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
What? I didn't do the slot receivers.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pick.
You're supposed to hand it off, you jackass!
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Fields. Trying to get it to Williams.
You can throw it no high.
Picked up by Jerry.
I didn't think I had
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, we changed it.
Jackson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Bears are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight, well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. 2nd and 2. Here's Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Fields. And able to find Kirk complete. Touchdown, Chicago! Christian Kirk, 42 yards. And the Bears are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department, as this remains a 6-3 score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking.
The ball comes out.
Get the ball, nigga!
1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will have
Baby's gate. What's the fucking point? You have a linebacker and you kick it off.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change.
And he fires on the intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it for serious.
That's fine. Just get out that end.
Sacked back at the 2.
What the fuck?
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Fields. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now Fields. And one more time, here's Kirk. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Oh, nice move. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good chunk on the ground, and the keeper 17 yards, first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be glorious.
Shit, this bitch fast.
He's taken down. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. And this
hey, Moody! Oh, Moody!
A huge play there for Chicago. 69 yards. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
Well, I'm really not sure what was more impressive about that throw. Was it the distance travel or the accuracy involved? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, when you're trying to hit a guy in stride that far downfield, there's nothing easy about it, but he sure made it look easy there.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Wow.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fields. And he's got
Touchdown! Come on!
3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
Here's Fields on the sneak. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson.
I thought you missed him. I didn't know I was on him at first. Fuck.
Touchdown.
I didn't know I was on that nigga. I thought I switched.
3 yards. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Nigga, I for sure.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10.
That nigga lost that nigga and then push Marcus Williams. He just laid
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, man. I really thought I had switched to, like, the nigga in the middle of the fucking field. I was on the goddamn safety and man coverage. What's up, Gabe? I realized I was on him like, oh, fuck. Hopefully he missed him. Hopefully he ain't see that nigga.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. He's got a man complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
Now a first down throw, Fields. He's going to let it go again.
I didn't see Marcus coming.
Complete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field. It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Running on 1st down, Eckler.
I couldn't stop moving it.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there.
I threw it to the
down and incomplete.
I threw it to the wrong. I thought fucking Likely was in. I knew y'all took him out.
Situation. If he doesn't make a play on that,
And I did high ball. That nigga threw it
ends
regular.
up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Man, fuck out of here.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal.
Oh,
Flush
you
out
got
right.
fucking we going for the touchdown.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He sets to fire deep.
No, come on, bro.
3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining.
Man, fuck out of here! He's at the back of the fucking crowd.
So that PI call will give
Fuck
him
this, I'm
one
going pee. They're gonna have to wait for the top of his fire.
Now
God
they have
damn
to
it.
end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Jackson, a final shot before break. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there as time expires in the 1st half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
Nah, I was to go pee, but it's alright.
Here on opening weekend, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Yeah, that shit bullshit. What the fuck? How does that pass interference? This is some bullshit. I hate this shit. I hate it. This is why this is the last season, so I don't give a fuck about the outfit. God damn.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a
y'all gotta stop that shit. This is jump ball. And I waited until it looked like somebody touched the ball before I jumped or ran to the crack.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here
I'm
right
up
at the
3.
30-yard line.
I guess we're not screen shot.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, in that 1st half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we?
I should have jammed his ass up like I started.
He's always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
That was some shit.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. But for as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. On first down, Fields. On target to his man, Likely.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Likely. You a big dog.
Inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Fields on first down. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On first and 10, here's Fields.
Okay, I see what happened. I see what happened. Okay.
The coverage downfield was really good. The ball's incomplete.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Throwing again on second and 10. Fields. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a second and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Williams. Touchdown, Bears! Williams, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have retaken a third-quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space. On second down, this is Harris. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
Fuck out of here.
Complete.
Fuck out of here! Right! I played the ball every okay, alright.
Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other. Traditional play.
Come on, Madden, why is he just standing there?
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
What the that's an easy pick!
From 19 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Okay.
Tucker now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score. Ravens 31, Bears 27.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Oh, Fields is
But that's the
intercepted for a
pick.
third time.
I should have threw a high ball. He didn't have time to make the way too.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
It's caught at the 10.
Hey, this is
It's a big play there for Baltimore.
okay.
Yards.
Alright, this is the last of that shit. We finna clip
It's going to
this.
be even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. On the draw, it's Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone.
So every time you run cover two, it's like it's an automatic penetration through the
Harris,
middle.
already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Bears 27. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because
And his pass is intercepted for the
How is you throwing inaccurate passes to niggas that's wide open?
And the Ravens are going to
Golly,
take possession of the
Justin.
football. With the points that we've seen scored,
overthrew
neither
that nigga
defense
by
has
like
been
10
at their
yards.
best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete, and he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for it.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Najee Harris with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. And he whips that one incomplete there. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now it's Fields. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Hut, nigga.
Fourth down. Fields has to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything
Y'all
with the
niggas ain't getting
football.
open.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bears tried it on 4th
That is
down.
crazy. These niggas been playing defense like this all game. They get a little more fit of niggas can't be fucked with.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Oh God, y'all got him. Ooh.
6 points right in his hands. But
Okay.
hang on. They're still throwing the football.
The fact that it wasn't picked still pisses me off. What?
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays.
Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Oh, so you got one sack?
31. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jaquan.
For y'all, nobody touches him.
At their own 2-yard line.
Oh, this game is so bad.
Take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long.
What the fuck?
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it.
Turn around to
there.
run.
The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down. Back to throw. Fields.
You was open, but the safety
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
I should take that Mike Williams, put him out of speed.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Fields.
Oh my God, boy. Y'all got demolished. What the fuck?
I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Ooh, with a juke. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
My goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marcus Rios. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Play action. Now Jackson. unfortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. The Ravens send their punter out now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Tate on the return. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Bears take over.
That was under pressure.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but
oh my! Oh my! I hate Justin. What the fuck? I can't believe that.
They're gonna have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
On first down, it's Fields. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On second and very short, Fields.
Nigga!
He couldn't reach back for it.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
I can't stand this nigga. Oh, maybe two got me spoiled.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Fuck!
Fields throwing again. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's
still no
16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
God damn, it's 7 already?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now Jackson's going to throw it. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that is incomplete.
I had to stop running because I didn't want to get a fucking flag.
Down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson, he'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum.
And now here's another interception. Powers through it. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, and this is caught now for a late touchdown. So everything here. This one's not.
Because I threw it to the I was waiting on you to come down.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
Ooh, Johnson, you suck.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Obviously, Charles, such an important weapon.
No, come on, man. No.
Second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that.
Bro, I put you in man. How you end up on
He's
the...
got it. So
How you go with a nigga that's taking?
They add on to their 4th quarter lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I ain't gonna get over that. That nigga got like 85 press.
Now first down throw, Fields. He's gonna let it fly. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk.
They
This is
wouldn't let him.
intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
No, she got 30 minutes in the by herself.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement.
That's crazy because you didn't start a party till like 4 o'clock.
Here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Ravens, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year.
Justin, I can't stand your ass.